Hi, thanks for coming back to the YouTube channel. I'm Meg. So, as promised, I'm doing a Lythomancy reading for the rest of February. We have about 14 days left in February. And so I thought it would be good to do a reading, just so we have a little bit more guidance. Maybe feel a little more comfortable that we know somewhat, at least, of what's around the bend and what we can maybe celebrate or what maybe we need to look out for. There's so much happening as time is speeding up. There's so much happening every day before noon that everybody gets overwhelmed. And so I thought, well, let's do some Lythomancy readings more regularly so that we can have an idea of what to anticipate. A Lythomancy read is kind of like a tarot card reading. It's a form of, it's a prophetic casting of stones, but it is a form of divination. It kind of, as I said, gives you an idea of what to anticipate, what could be coming up around the bend. Of course, that doesn't mean that you have absolutely no free will. You do. But this is kind of a bit of a roadmap. So let's see what we have coming up. Now, if you come to me for a Lythomancy read, then it is an interactive experience in which you are doing what I'm doing right now, kind of feeling the stones, okay? And feeling the vibration, the vibrational frequency of the stones. So you're going to want your feet flat on the floor, as mine are now. And I've already meditated twice today, but I would either do a short meditation with you or just have you take a few deep breaths. Make sure your shoulders are down and relaxed and that your belly is soft. And pretty quick, you're going to know what stones want to read for you. So when you're ready, you just grab up that bunch of stones and toss them on the mat, okay? So, all right, well, the stone that's closest to me is the stone that's meant for where we are in time right now. And so this is ruby zoisite. And any stone that has pink and green in it means that a heart needs healing, or a heart is in process of being healed. So since this is a reading for the times, and maybe the times in the United States, or maybe the times of our area, it's a general reading. I think it's still very important that it's calling for a healing of hearts. It's obvious, right? And we have a lot of green stones here, and we have pink stones. And, okay, almost all of these stones are heart stones. Almost all of them are. So this is a rose quartz, okay, and this is a rose quartz. And right above the ruby zoisite, I don't know if you know what they look like, we have a dragon's blood. And we have an unakite. And again, any stone that has a union of red and green, pink and green, like the stones I just mentioned, are calling for a union of hearts, a healing of hearts, movement through the heart chakra, a releasing, as the green stones are indicating, that there is a need to release pain, grief, anger, jealousy, judgment. All the negative heart energies need to be released off of the heart so that we can take in all these wonderful pink energies and receive love and receive compliments and receive help, okay? So that's what this reading is basically calling for. In the middle of all the green sections is this clear quartz point. And that just empowers. It takes the stones that are around it and is saying it's like that energy times 10. So a healing is really called for in our area and in our United States. Okay. We have a purpurea here, which is a very powerful transformative stone. It's a very spiritual stone used by many of the high priestesses throughout history. Basically, it means that there's a high need for spiritualism, spirituality, humanity, much more than kindness, but a literal humanity. Literally having, I'm going to go so far as to say, a heart like Jesus. People who look out for other people who look out for the poor, people who look out for, the underprivileged, the sinners, the people with the lepers, the leprosy, the ill people. And then right above that is the pyrite stone, which is for money. It's usually what people put out when in a grid when they are wanting to have better finances or more money. But in this case, with the snowflake obsidian and the other stones surrounding it, including this moonstone and this citron, which again empowers up whatever stones it's by, I think they're saying be careful not to only think about money. I think that the stones are saying, yeah, money's good, and we have to have money in this world to survive. But money is not the be-all and end-all. More, it's having the heart like Jesus. More, it's having the heart that takes care of one another. It's about forgiveness and love and charity. It's not about how much money can I get. This world is really being taken over. Again, my opinion, but to me it's obvious. This world is really being taken over by greed. How much money somebody has, what kind of house they have, what kind of car they drive, what kind of title they wear is what's more important than, taking care of, the homeless leper. And that's not what Jesus would have wanted, at least from what I've studied. But the outcome stones are the pyrite and the snowflake obsidian. So I think I'll have to do further clarification, but it looks like we might transform maybe into another way of utilizing money, or another type of currency, or maybe another way of looking at wealth. Let's be positive. Maybe it's saying that we can transform, that people will transform in another way of looking at wealth, and they'll all of a sudden see the greed that is the driving force in most people's lives, and say, no, I look at wealth differently. Wealth is how much I can love myself and another. Wealth is health. Wealth is nature. There's many ways of looking at it. Like I say in the beginning, there's many ways of interpreting it. I know what my opinion is, but I know that others who watch me have very different opinions, and I'm not going to make, anybody right or wrong about it, because really you could look at it all ways. You could look at that as we are transforming into a United States of greed and wealth and power, or you could look at it as we are transforming the way that we look at wealth. And the reason that I say it could go both ways is it has this very spiritual purpurite stone that is right under those two stones in the reading. Okay, right there is the purpurite, and then these are the outcome stones. And then surrounding those stones, as I said, is the golden citrine. And we have this moonstone here, so goddess, and this is an aventurine. So It's saying, heal the heart, heal the heart, heal the heart. So, I don't know. Leave me a comment. What do you think the outcome of the pyrite and the snowflake obsidian is? If you know those two stones. Okay. Well, thank you. I think that this is great. And what I'm going to take away from it is keep that heart chakra open and keep releasing the negative energy off of the heart. Don't surrender to anger and, you know, fear. And just keep loving one another. Keep loving yourself. Love your higher power. Love one another. That's where it counts. Thanks.